Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will explain the concept like CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous delivery. So today why I am doing this class because if you are going to forward classes, the next services, when we are going to the next services, you need to understand the flow of continuous integration and continuous delivery. So that is most important thing, and in every organization, so in every program, so we listen the pipelines that CI/CD pipelines. So everyone hear that thing. So today I will explain the concept like what is CI/CD and why we need that CI/CD, and before the CI/CD what is the process we are followed previously. So after CI/CD came, what are all the advantages and why we need the CI/CD. And so today I will explain each and every concept. So let me share my screen. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So what is CS? Today I will explain like what is CI/CD. CI, it is a continuous integration, and CD is continuous delivery, delivery. Okay. So this is the continuous integration. It is the step of processes or tools so that you want to deliver your applications, that you can follow some procedure, and you can deliver your applications to the customers. So that is the continuous integration. So automating the code integrations into a code repository. So that is the it is a process. Continuous integration, it is a process or set of tools so that you follow, deliver your applications into the customers. Okay. Now, before let me go back to one more slide here. So I will tell you why this came into this picture. Okay. For example, so uh, this is our application. So we developed an application. Okay. So before CACD, what is the process here? Okay. So 10 developers, it is having 10 modules. So each one it is take one module of 10 developers, 10 modules, each one take one module here, and he developed the code. These 10 members developed the code. Okay. After completely developed, so they will push the code into the some version control system. So this is the code repository. You can consider as a version control system. So after development completion, so it will give this application to the testers. So that the testers, it will take, for example, these developers take 1 month of time. Okay. And these testers, to test this application, they will take the 1 month of time. Okay. But in their testing, so they are finding one bug here. So because of one module, so the entire 9 modules will stop to the going to the production. Okay. So what your application is having 10 modules here. So these 10 modules, you developed the code and you give it to the QA team, and this QA team is testing these modules, and one module is failing. So that, for example, so A into B equals to C. So you are giving the 2 into 3 equals to 5. So it is getting the results as 5. So that one module is not working fine. So A into B, 2 into 3 equals to 6 we need, but we are getting the 5. So these people raised the bug, and they will tell like, so this functionality is not working as expected. So the thing is, so again, this whoever that module is developed person, so again he take back the code from the Git, and he was working, and again he will give to that QA people. So this will take too much of time. Okay, so at least for one project it will take the 6 months. So they are taking 6 months. After QA people, some we need to do unit testing. So some we need to do code quality check. Code quality check in the sense, for example, A equals to B, I mean A equals to 10, B equals to 20. So A plus B, total equals to A plus B, and you can mention as a C also, but this C is never used in the our program. So this is the code, the static code analysis. So we need to remove this kind of things. So static code analysis in the sense, which are all the variables, or which are all the things who consumed memory and waste of memory. So that is the static code analysis. So we can remove this thing in the static code analysis. After that, we can scan the code. So after that, everything is working fine. Then we can create the Docker image and we will deploy this application into the any EC2 server. So this is the process we'll follow in previous terms. Okay. Now, so whenever, so this problem is very hectic to the project managers or everything. So here, okay, so after CI/CD came here, continuous integration and continuous delivery. So for example, you developed an application here. Okay, you developed an application. So this is your application here. So here, the end, I mean, this customers here. Okay, so now, for example, you developed an application. So it will reach to the customers, but it will go through some I mean some tools there. I mean after, for example, when you are developed the application, so you are not directly give to the customers, because you need to test the application. The functionalities need to be worked. Every functionality need to be worked. So then only A plus B equals to A equals to 10, B equals to 20. So A plus B equals to 30. So this function, you developed an calculator application. Okay. Now, so when you are giving to your application to the end customers, you need to be tested all the things here. Okay. So you need to perform unit testing here, and the static code analysis in the sense A equals to B, I mean A equals to 10, B equals to 20, C equals to C. We didn't mention the C, and we are not used in the program, in our program, in the C. So we need to remove this kind of this is consuming memory, right? So we are not using this particular C, but this is consuming memory. So in the static code analysis, we can do that. Next, code quality. So code quality in the sense, the code quality and vulnerability, because is there any security issues, is there any things we need to check the things, then we can then we can give it to the automation team. Then we are generating the some reports here. Okay, so this entire process, we are having this entire process needs to be done. So this entire process, this code quality analysis, this unit testing, this after completion of our development of our application, it needs to build and test. Okay, build the application and test the application. It is working fine. Then we can create the image. So and with this image, will deploy into the server. Okay, now the CI/CD tools are Jenkins. So this Jenkins is orchestrator. Okay, Jenkins. So Jenkins, what this Jenkins told, like, so whenever, for example, you developed an application, okay, you developed an application, your entire code, you will check into the Git here. So you will check into the Git here. Okay. So what this Jenkins is CI/CD tool, and we are having lot of tools. GitLab is also one of the tool here, and we are having so many CI/CD tools here. So I am going to the Jenkins. This Jenkins is also an application. It is developed by Hudson, I think, and Jenkins is developed by using the Java. So if you want to run Jenkins application, you need to JRE. You need to install JRE in your machine. So then Jenkins will work on this. Okay. Now, whenever, the thing is like, First is unit testing. Okay. Unit testing. The second one is static code analysis. The third one is code quality and vulnerabilities. The fourth one is automation. The fifth one is deployment. Okay, deployment. So whenever you are so what is this Jenkins tell like? So I will do the things with you. Okay, for example, your application are having 5 modules. So you completed one module, so you push it to the GitHub. This Jenkins continuously watches this GitHub repository. Any changes, any pushes to the GitHub repository, it will automatically run the pipeline. So run the pipeline in the sense, for example, you are developing a Java application. So you completed one module for the Java application. It will, for example, this Jenkins, it is having the multiple plugins. So you are developed the Java application. So this Java application need to be this Java application having 5 modules. One module is completed. So then one module you push to the GitHub repository. Then this Jenkins continuously watches this GitHub repository. Okay, it will automatically trigger the pipeline. For example, what is this pipeline having? So this pipeline is having the unit testing. It is having the Maven. So Maven. So your application was Java, right? So it is taking the Maven here. So this Maven, what will take this Maven? So it will build our application first. So then after it will check the unit testing. Unit testing is the basic functionality, it is working or not. So the login is working or not. Then after it will check the static code analysis here. Then after we are having the Sonar Cube. So Sonar Cube, that will help us to scan the code. I mean to scan the code in the sense the syntactically, logically, our program, our application is working fine or not. I mean so that this Sonar Cube will take that thing here. So after that, code quality we need to check. So after that, we are giving to the automation team. So they will do their automation in our module, and they are generating the reports. Everything is goes fine. So then we can deploy our application. Okay. So let me go back to this particular thing here. Okay, let me take one more slide here. So for example, you developed an application. Okay. So you developed an application. So and some simple calculator program. So this is a into b equals to c. I mean, for example, a into b equals to c. So c equals to a into b. Okay. So you provide the c equals to a into b is 10 into 5. So it is 50. So I can make the version. So v1, v2, v3, v4, v5. So I am satisfied with my program in the v5 here. So version 5. So then whichever the code I will wrote in my module. So I will push to the GitHub repository. This Jenkins will watch this continuously GitHub repository. Whenever there is a change, it will run the pipeline. So in this pipeline, we are having multiple stages. One is unit testing. So first build the application, then unit testing, static code analysis, then code quality, then automation reports, everything is going. So then we can deploy our application. Okay. So this is we are following in the CI/CD process. So whatever the features you are developed, so that will tested in within 2 minutes. For example, in our Amazon, Flipkart, this e-commerce, or these are all using the only CI/CD concept. Whenever they are developed any new feature, it will be automatically tested through the CI/CD pipeline. It is working fine. Then they will it is working fine. Then they will deploy into the production. So when we deploy into the production, we are also having a few more steps here. So your application is ready, and you created the image here. So then you can deploy your application. So but when you are deploying into your application, we are having every application is having I think 3 to 4 environments here. One is dev environment, one is QA environment, one is pre-prod or stage, we can call as pre-prod stage. The last one is production. Okay, so for example, this is having two EC2 instances. Okay, and we are having the three EC2 instances here. Okay, we are having the four EC2 instances. In the production, we are having n number of EC2 instances. First, we can check our application in the dev environment. So the dev environment, it is working fine. Okay, the application is working fine. So our functionality A into B is working fine. Okay, now we'll move to the this QA. So this QA people, they're testing. So the functionality is working as expected or not, and they are giving multiple inputs to this particular function. So this function is working or not. So they will analysis the behavior of the application. It is working as expected. So then it will move to the pre-prod. So whenever it is going to the pre-prod, this is also staging environment. So we are checking one more time. Our application is working fine or not. So everything is working fine. So we are having some manual thing here. So whenever you are manual approval is there. So whenever you are deploying into our application into the production, so we need some manual approval here. So you can do without manual approval also, but this check will, I mean, this manual approval things. So we can go to our particular thing there, and we can check it is working fine. So then we can approve, and the application will deploy into our servers. The end users which are accessing these customers which are accessing this application, the customers who are accessing this application, so there is no downtime. So there is no downtime, and they will easily use our application. So this is the process of continuous integration. So this is the process of continuous delivery. So you got the point, right? So what is the CI/CD? And we reduce we go for the advantages. Reduce the manual effort. Reduce the manual effort first. Okay, and the code quality, security. Next, the code quality. Okay, so everything, this is the advantage. Okay, so each and every functionality, we will test in within 2 to 3 minutes. It is working or not. Okay, so continuous integration in the sense. So this continuous integration, this Jenkins is the orchestrator. Jenkins, for example, it will for example, I can what this Jenkins I will tell you. I mean, so what this exactly Jenkins will tell you. Okay, so you go to the restaurant here. Okay, you go to the restaurant. So you see the menu here. So you ordered something. So the waiter, who is the waiter? Is that so? What are all the you are having in your menu? So who, I mean, you are asking a biryani, or you ordered a simple veg biryani or non-veg biryani. So he listens that thing. So he listen that thing. So take your he will take your request to the chef. Okay, so the chef, this chef will do the chicken biryani. Okay, so this orchestrator, in the sense, he is serving your he is serving, and after it is completed, then it will deploy into, then it will be deployed with you. Okay, now you got the logic, right? So this waiter is the orchestrator. You can consider as the waiter is the orchestrator here. So whenever you are order something, so he will process that order, and he will provide that order with you. Right, so you got the logic, right? So this is the continuous integration and continuous delivery. So why I am telling this, like, so every organization, or if I am going to the next services in the AWS, you need to understand the flow of this Jenkins, I mean, this Jenkins pipeline or this CI/CD pipeline. Okay, now I will explain. Now I will show you the real time example here. Okay, so this is the CI/CD pipeline. Whenever uh, okay, so whenever you code commit, so whenever you are pushes to the code, so this Jenkins will this Jenkins will this Jenkins will watch this GitHub repository. So then it will whenever the commit is happen, it will build our application, test our application. So then it will deploy a staging environment, QA environment. It is everything is working fine. Then it will go to the production. Now you got the point, right? So this is the orchestration tool here. So we can the Jenkins has the orchestration tool. So we are in this orchestration tool. So how can we communicate with our application? So in this Jenkins pipe, in this Jenkins, we are created the job, and we are creating the job. I mean, we are creating the one declarative pipeline. So pipelines in the sense we need to write the code. This code we are having like stages. Okay, stages stages. Okay, first stage I want to what I need to stage. First I need to build the application. Okay, now I will test my application. Now I will the next stage was deploy my application. Okay, so this is what sorry. So this is what Jenkins will do. So whenever your application is done, so the everything is completed, so you push to your code to Git, it will watch that Git, and it will automatically trigger our code pipeline. Okay, this code pipeline will check all the things: unit testing, static code analysis, and automation, everything. So our application is everything is going good. So then only we'll deploy the application. If there is anything, it will anything we can it will not working. So then we can see that logs here. We can see that logs here. We are Jenkins provide the logs for log file here. We go to the log file here. Whenever we are executing any code pipeline, it will show each and every console output. So for example, build. So build is successful. Then testing is successful. So if the build is failed, so what is the reason of this failure? So it will show you the error in the console output. So then you can go and fix your pipeline, and it will work it and it will work. So this is the process of continuous integration and continuous delivery. Okay. So this is what I want to explain today, because this CI/CD you are not able to understand the things. So the next classes you will not able to understand the things. And I understand the things, right? So just the CI/CD continuous integration and continuous delivery. So we will process some tools. We will process some process to deploy our application to the customers. Okay, so everything goes fine in continuous integration. Then it will automatically we will deploy our application to the EC2 servers. Okay, and one more thing here. So we can deploy continuous integration is very useful for the Jenkins application. So when we are going to the deploy here, so some drawbacks here. So okay, for example, we are having 10 applications. Okay, 10 applications. This 10 application is having 10 Jenkins files and 10 Jenkins files. So in the weekends we are not using this Jenkins files. I mean, to we in the weekends we are not done anything in the code. So this pipeline will always running, right? I mean, this pipeline is always, I mean, sometimes hold. This application sometimes hold, right? So I mean, so they are consuming the memory, and we are not doing anything in that application, right? So the advanced tools like K8 here, continuous deployment, and this Agro CD. This is the advanced continuous deployment tools here. Okay, so whenever the CI, so the CI part it will absolutely fine with the Jenkins. So continuous delivery is also we can use the continuous delivery. We can use the Jenkins also, but some drawbacks is there. So that's why we are using the some Kubernetes here or Agro CD. So most of the tools here CI/CD tools there. Okay. I mean, most of the other tools in the market we are having in the market here. Okay, so now yeah. Today's class is completed, so you got to know what is the CI/CD and why we need CI/CD, and before CI/CD, what is the process we are following, and is there any problem? So then, how can we rectify those problems? So it will take months of times. Now the CI/CD will come, and when the CI/CD came into the picture, so our process is very simple. So we can simply test our application. We can simply deploy our application into servers, and the customers is easily accessing our application. So this is the concept I want to explain today. So let me, yeah. Stop screen share. Okay, I'm stopping. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, so please subscribe my channel. So that will very help me to do the more and more videos. So any concept I will explain what, why, and what are the advantages and what are all the disadvantages. So likewise I will explain each and every concept. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, so please subscribe my channel first. You can share it with your friends. Please hit on like button, bell icon, and you will never miss the new notifications. So thank you so much.